Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for sticking with us. We are back with Star Wars 5E. Things are about to get heated up as we investigate this unknown vessel that is flying about the orbit of Rook Station. Now, you've had a little bit of time to think about how you want to approach this situation. You can see there's a ship, and it's basically on the opposite side of Rook Station from where you currently are. So, Rook is about 1,000 feet from where you currently are, and the ship that you've noticed is trying to jam sort of the communications frequencies to and from it and hiding its IFS signature is 550 feet beyond that. So it's 1,550 feet away. What do you want to do?
So last we left off, you had just target locked it, correct?
Yes.
Bar?
Yes, sir.
Is there any reaction from the vessel due to our target lock? Or was our lock successful?
Doesn't appear to be any change in the ship's behavior. It's keeping its distance from the station, and it's keeping its distance from you guys.
Okay.
Just sort of staying in the periphery of the station.
I'll open channels again and I'll say, this vessel doesn't appear to be interested in us. I guess we'll leave it alone. Sally, perhaps we should try and contact the station's landing bay and ask permission to come aboard.
That's the polite thing to do. But yes, we shall do that. And I just sort of open communications and I'm like, Rook Station, this is Reckless asking for permission to board.
Reckless, this is Rook Station Port Authority. Please state your business.
We are here on business.
We are picking up some packages for Uldra Kasan from Customs directly.
Very well. Proceed to docking station I-7A8. Sending you through transmission coordinates now. Please power down your systems, your ship's weapons before approaching the station.
Yep, we'll do that 100%. And then I just sort of like mute that dude and I'm like, easy there, please, Badumcha. Let's not do anything sus. Let's be nice, just this once.
Fine, hands off.
Just this once. Thank you. I appreciate your existence. And then I sort of reopen channels. I'm like, yep, we are definitely doing that.
You're clear to make your approach. Rook Station out.
Yep.
All right.
Powering down your weapons, obviously. You had a target before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're powering down our weapons.
I'll do so from the engineering bay.
Okay. Clickety clackety clock. You do your space hacking.
Beep beep.
And you bring Reckless in on approach to the coordinates which were sent to your ship. You can see one of the orbital cannons sort of track your ship as you approach. You can see the sunlight glint off the turret as it turns and follows your ship as you pass it. And you come in to Rook Station from the northern end, from the space northern end, I should say. And as you approach, you can see there's a... did you just have to do north, south, east, west? there, Grace? Did I just see that?
Maybe. Yeah. I thought it was off frame. It was not.
No, it was definitely. It was.
That's embarrassing.
It was center frame. No, it's fine.
Never eat soggy Weet-Bix.
Yes.
Never eat soggy Weet-Bix. I was just
right.
like, what direction is that again?
Like I told everyone, I like to listen to the Glass Cannon podcast, and they've been doing that for since 2015, and the DM still can't figure out the difference between east and west, port or starboard.
Yeah.
You know, and he's like 40-something years old. So you approach Rookrook Station from the space north, and you can see this like shimmering blue force field, and you can see written above it in quite like large bold lettering is the docking designation that I gave you, and you bring the ship. I'm gonna need a another maneuvering check from you to see how well you can bring the Reckless into station. If there's anything someone wants to do to help out with that, they can do so.
Let me check.
I got a 22.
I don't need to check.
22. That's pretty good.
I'm a very good pilot.
Bar, while this is happening, is there anything that you want to do? Now, just because you're in the gunner station doesn't mean that you're necessarily limited to just doing gunner's thing. You can do, pretty much whatever you want to at this point.
I'm very happy to not do anything else other than shoot things.
I'll say to...
I'm ready, get all my gear ready to get off.
Yeah, I'll say to Bar, I'll actually go to the gunner station and I'll say, Bar, it's time to get your things ready. Meet me in the... what's it called? The storage compartment. We need to go and get this luggage so we can bring it back straight away. I don't want to spend too much time at this station, especially if there's an Imperial presence. I'm gonna need you.
Yes, Captain.
I'll tell you what, Bar. Before you hop off your gunner station, I'll get you to roll a scan for me. You seem like the kind of guy who would do a cheeky quick scan before you hop off, just to cover your back. So that'll be a +0 to that.
Yes.
So just a flat 20 roll, so an 8. All right.
8.
So just before the pilot brings the ship into the station, you do a quick scan, full 360 degrees around the station, as it were, or around the ship. But most the station is sort of blocking your approach, and you don't really pick anything else on towards up. And Sally Everett, you bring the ship in through this shimmering blue force field, and you gently touch down in this docking bay, and the ship sort of gently, like an absolute ace pilot, you put her down. It's like not even like a bump. You know what I mean? Because you rolled, like, what was it, a 20-something, 22 or whatever it was?
The 20 million, yeah. Sven, a 20 million.
A 20 million? Mm-hmm. Oh my god, yep. I didn't realise that we were playing Pathfinder. No, you set it down gently in this hangar. Yeah, so where do you want to go from here?
Straight to customs.
I'm going to leave that up to the captain.
All right. We will exit through the docking bay door, taking a look around to see if I see any stormtroopers or people in weird admiral outfits.
All right. Hold on. I think I would know how to use above VTT by now.
You get it.
All right, so exiting the walkway down into this sort of deserted hangar bay. See, it's just like an unremarkable, pretty much empty hangar, almost perfectly sized for your ship. They have like a number of hangars for different sized ships and sort of open air docking bays for the larger ships. And
all right,
behind you, sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say to the crew, keep your wits about you. We don't know what to expect when we're on this place.
Behind backlit the ship, there's like a blue force field that you pass through. It's like gently humming, and you recognize that barrier is the only thing between you and explosive decompression. And you can see there's a neon light hanging over like what looks like almost like an ATM machine that's built into the wall right next to a pair of like sliding double doors, which is the only exit from this hangar bay. Yes, and you can see written above this ATM device is it reads Lino's astro charts.
Lino's astro charts.
It's sort of like
Right.
a flickering neon light, and one of the letters is like constantly flickering, giving you like rattling your nerves somewhat.
All right. Well, I take it we want to head through these doors, and then whatever is beyond these doors, we get through together. We make sure we stick as a team. We take all of the things that we need to, and we make off back to Uldra. Who can open that fucking door? Anybody?
Ooh, I can open the door.
Go and open that door, Sally. Young whippersnapper.
Yay! Okay.
Okay.
So is it just like a control panel? Like, what's the vibe?
Yeah, you can see there's a little control panel like next to the door.
Okay. And do we have access to just open the door, or am I gonna have to?
Well, I don't know. You can go over to you tell me. What are you going to do? And we'll find out.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, you approach the door. Nothing happens. There's a small glowing control panel just on the right hand side of the door. On the left hand side is that ATM type of device, and behind you is the Reckless.
The control panel, Sally. It's over there.
Yeah, I know that. I'm getting there. Just assessing.
Of course.
I sort of walk over to the control panel, and I think I am just going to dismantle it.
Okay. All right. Tell me what you're going to use to dismantle the control panel.
Actually, you know what? Even better, I'm just going to turn it off. So I have this tech power that I can cast at will, called on and off. Allows you to activate or deactivate any electronic device within range as long as the device is not being wielded by another creature and has clearly defined on or off functions that can be easily accessed from the outside of the device. Any device that requires a software-based shutdown, sentence is to deactivate or cannot be affected by on and off.
Alright, so you're switching the control panel off to the door.
I'm switching the door on to open the door.
Okay, so you walk up there and you press a button and the door's open.
I will then go to the ATM screen device and see if it is a information kiosk, I guess you could say, of the Rook station to see if I can find where customs and directives is.
As you approach this piece of machinery, like a little green display sort of hums to life. It's more like flickers to life, and the words Lino's astro charts appear on the screen. Lino's astro charts. The more you travel, and there's like a crack in the screen, which is like you can't read the rest of it.
Do I get the sense this is an advertisement?
At the bottom of the screen, you can see a prompt that reads "Update astro navigational charts" with an option, yes or no.
Ooh. Yes. I'm just fiddling. Sally and Bar would just notice. I'm like, beep.
You press yes.
I'm a button presser.
And the screen changes to like a little loading bar with updating astronavigational charts, and then it says, "Please present 170 credits." And there's like a little loading bar, and it's just sort of sitting there at 0%.
Does anybody have any money I could borrow? I'll definitely pay you back.
Alright.
I mean,
Bar, come on, I know
guess
that
on
your
this-
pockets are deep.
You guys would know that you haven't updated your astronavigational charts in quite some time because you've been stuck on Tatooine for a while.
This is a necessary purchase for the ship of the Reckless, and I'm sure it's tax deductible for our smugglers' tax return income. It's
Tell you
The
what.
smugglers.
Tell you what, Vol. I'll give you the 170 credits, and I'm gonna take 170 credits from someone we find while we're here.
perfect. It's a deal. I will put 170 of Bar's credits into the machine.
Boop, and a little exclamation mark appears, and it says "payment received." And like a little hatch next to the machine slides open, and a couple of those little fucking astromech droids come like wheeling out of this like little hatch that opened up, and like they're sort of carrying between them like a big cable, and they sort of wheel their way over towards the ship. And one of them uses like a little extendable arm, lifts the cable up to an appropriate hatch in the machine, and it sort of chink, and you can see the bar very slowly starting to fill up.
Just like that, the Reckless gets a new brain. Mod Brew D2 is going to have a brand new personality when we get back. He's going to know so much more about the stars. Now,
But he's still
Shall
not
we?
gonna like us.
he's still not going to like you.
Yeah, let's. I'm a likable person. Everyone likes me. Let's go.
I didn't say I didn't like you. It's him. They. It. Let's go. Keep your eye out for
Yeah.
Imperials.
Roll a well, actually, roll a perception check for me if you're actively looking for them, I suppose.
Okay.
I'll just sort of carry this over.
I got a 7.
7. Beautiful. Alright, well I'll tell you what you can see. You're exiting the hangar now. You can see that there's just like a long, sort of poorly lit corridor. Small intermittent windows that open up to the vacuum of space outside. And you look through one of the windows, you can see you're heading towards sort of the main body of the station. And you reach the end of the corridor, and there's a sliding door that opens up. And there's a crackly, barely audible announcement sounds. Welcome to Rook Station. And you look out into the main bazaar of Rook Station. It opens up before you, and there's like steam rising from vents in the ground. There's neon lights hanging over shops and various places of business, vendors, and it's like a melting pot of different species just walking about the station. Just, you've got basilisks and Twi'leks and all kinds of weird aliens just moving about, and you're like assaulted with like this smell of various strange meats being cooked and all that kind of stuff. And that's what you see. You can hear people calling out in strange alien languages. What do you want to do?
I will look for any signs that denote a customs area.
Alright, so you're just looking around. I'll get you to roll an investigation check. Does anyone want to assist with that, or does?
I'll assist.
Beautiful. So does that's advantage, right?
Yeah, I'll just give you advantage.
Yes.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so with advantage, looking for signs, investigation, that's 21.
And that's
As you're making your way through this busy crowd, you're sort of walking along. It's just like your senses are just completely overwhelmed by all the various sights, smells, and sounds, and like an alien bumps into you as you're walking past, and he turns back towards you like. turns around, keeps walking. Again.
I'm wanted on 5-star system.
Yeah, one of those ass monkey sort of bumps into you, and then keeps on walking.
I cut his arm off. No.
But you catch sight of maybe like a courier, and he's sort of like carrying this big box. It's like a droid, and he's just sort of carrying it in his arms. And you can see that like the crate is stamped with Rook Customs and Dispatch. So you follow it along, and he leads you through the bazaar and onto like a little elevator, which takes you down a level. And he sort of walks off down the hallway. You can see, 30 feet or so ahead of you, you can see that there's like a mundane like sign just hanging over a counter that's built directly into the station's like wall, as it were. And like there's from where like the angle you're sort of looking at, you can see that there's sort of someone there that sort of takes the package from the droid, and the droid sort of turns and ambles off back in the other direction. And yeah, you can see that sign that says Rook Station, Customs and Dispatch.
That's the man we need to talk to. Stand back, everybody. I've got this under control. Blasters at the ready. I'll walk up to this dude.
You make your way up to the counter there. You can see it's not a person, but it's a droid. It's like humanoid in shape, but it has like a big long cylinder for a head, and like a single like ocular protrusion, like a little cylinder that just pokes out with like a little red thing on the end of it. And you can see it's sort of backlit by the screen of a computer that it's standing in front of, and it's like just continues clacking away on this computer. It doesn't seem to notice you as you approach.
I'll lean on like with one elbow on. Fine day we're having, wouldn't you say?
The clacking stops. It looks up, and it's like, "Welcome to Rook Customs and Dispatch. This unit's designation is L7R1. How can this unit assist you?"
Well, L71, I'm going to call you Larry. All good droids need a name. Larry, we're here for some very important objects. Objects that belonged to Uldra Kassan. We're her couriers. We simply need to pick them up and take them away. Can we get them delivered post-haste, please? Get your best droids onto it, Larry. You look like a resourceful man. Droid thing.
This unit's designation is L1R7. It is offensive. Please use this unit's proper designation.
Apologies. L1R7. Can you please get those deliveries now?
It stops, looks back towards the computer, starts doing some clacking. Uldra Kassan. Unfortunately, this unit must inform you that Uldra Kassan has defaulted on her payments.
Of course she
Her
has.
property is currently being held in quarantine until the outstanding amount has been paid.
Quarantine, you say? Where is quarantine?
I'll get you to roll a persuasion check with disadvantage for trying to give it a
non-designated designation.
Non-designated name. And
How dare I name the droid? All right.
I don't
Persuasion.
just say that your name is Steve.
Okay.
It sucks. That's what it does. I'm guessing
Yeah.
that my crew can see me floundering. I'm just like, listen here, you bucket of bolts. It's time that we need to have a serious talk because I need to get to quarantine. This job needs to be. Yeah, I
And
hear
I just
Sally.
sort of
Like,
push him to the side.
can you talk to this man,
I'm like-
please?
I am so sorry for that. You know, we all have those people in our lives that are just so simple-minded, am I right? I totally get the whole name thing. Like, it must be really difficult having someone call you a name that's not your actual name. Now, how much is outstanding, if you don't mind sharing that with me?
2,000 credits. If you wish to
Okay.
pay the outstanding amount, Aldra Kassan's property can be relinquished.
I bet I walk up and I say, how about another offer? Takes to quarantine now, or I'll slice you in half.
Okay. Counter offer. How
Like his
about we
offer.
all just be nice to the droid? Because the droid just wants to help us. Customer service is really difficult.
Roll
really, really
intimidation
difficult.
for me.
Take a few steps back, Sally. This is going to get electrifying.
That is a 16.
16. Alright, I'm gonna
Oh,
roll
God.
something for you. This is fine. You can see, takes a short step back from the counter, what would he say? He would say, very well. He steps back up to his computer screen, punches a few keys into it.
Nothing to worry
With
about.
shaky hands, grabs the screen and spins it around, and he shows you like a wire blueprint that sort of leads towards, it sort of gives you like a whole layout, and you can see where customs is located. It's like down the hallway, and there's a bunch of warehouses there, and it's like on the left-hand side somewhere.
Excellent, so we know where we're going now.
Yep.
Look back at the droid and said, dude, that wasn't so hard, was it?
What would he say? He would say to you, be aware, you're not the first to ask for Aldra Kassan's property.
Today or ever?
2 men came by earlier.
Where are they now?
Unaware.
Oh, they will be. I'll just march. No one steals the shit that I'm stealing from underneath me. Bah, turn on that laser sword.
Can you describe the two people to us?
Negative. All humans look alike.
You're becoming less helpful. I'm gonna slash this thing with with my lightsaber.
Yes!
Don't you dare. No.
Said it. It's canon. He said it. He's done it.
Alright.
Damn it.
Tell you what. Roll an attack with advantage.
When he does that, I'm probably going to visibly do this as Volt. Just
Can't see. What are the rolls there?
one's a 6, and with the other one's a 12.
Oh, and then what's modifier? I think it's a 5, so it's 17.
Oh, 17. Yep, that's definitely going to hit him. Now, give me a little bit of damage.
She gets plus 5, so it's 2d4 plus 3. That's my d4.
I really didn't want to resort to violence.
I get 7.
7. Alright, 7 points of damage is enough. You activate your lightsaber, and in the red glow of your saber, you can see that L7R1 sort of reaches over towards a button underneath the counter. But before he can even get there, you twirl your lightsaber, severing his arm, and then sever his head, and he collapses down in a shower of sparks on the ground. And just as you do that, you can see that droid that dropped off a package earlier sort of stops. He's like holding another package in his hand, and he's just
Shoot him.
standing there down the hallway.
I shoot him.
Looking. All right, roll to hit for me.
Yeah, we don't want him to tell anyone.
Yeah, no. And Sally's just like,
Take the droids!
In for a penny, in for a pound.
yeah.
Let's go, baby.
This will be with a +5.
Your rolls, man.
7. My rolls suck.
7.
You got all the 20s.
Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough to hit this thing, and your blaster bolt goes wide and like impacts with the maybe even like the box that he's holding in his hand. You hit that and it flies out of his hand, and you can see all these bits and pieces of ship parts go flying and scattering on the floor. And as soon as he like lets it go and it goes flying, he turns and starts running.
I will bang the barrel of my gun twice, and I'll just be like, "There's something wrong with this blaster. That's a good distraction. Run!" And I'll run towards where the luggage is being held.
All right, so you're heading towards the quarantine.
And
Yeah,
I
Johnny Depp run.
quickly have a look behind the counter, possibly, because that I'd imagine would be where the robots or the droids would be taking all the money or credits from people.
Yeah. What do you want to do? So you walk behind the counter. You can see there's a door behind you. And this is just sort of like a front-facing office, as it were. And there's like the computer that he was working on, and you can see L7 just like cut to pieces on the floor.
Sitters out of them worth taking.
Give me. Oh, so you wanna take money? All right. Give me an investigation check.
It's not great. That is a flat roll, so 9. Damn it.
9. No, you don't really find anything of worth, like anything worth actual money. Probably most of the transactions like are done sort of like, I don't know, digitally or whatever, or they don't hold the money actually like here at dispatch sort of thing.
Fair enough. Running after Vault then.
Alright, you go. Those two go running down the hallway, heading towards the direction of the quarantine station. What do you want to do?
I'll go running with them, and just as I sort of start legging it, I'm like, why do we always kill the droids? And then I'll run after them.
Alright. And you guys go running off down mostly deserted hallways, like an astromech droid like comes barreling, sort of like wheeling along.
Kill that
past
droid
you,
too?
and it
No,
sort of,
we don't.
It turns its dome head towards you, it's like, and it just sort of keeps going. And there's sort of like, as you turn down another corridor, and you can see a couple of like alien porters sort of just like moving some crates out of one warehouse and like into another. And when you reach the end of the corridor, you come up to what's designated as the quarantine section. And it's just like a big sort of set of double doors. I think it is. So yeah, there's another control panel, but this one's sort of set into the door itself, and it's like an analog sort of, bunch of alien numbers, as it were, sort of like a key panel.
Alright, I'll take cover in the door frame with my blaster and look left and right for anything that's coming.
Alright, roll me a perception check.
Can do. +1, natural 20. Baby, there it is.
Natural 20. That is bloody
Lovely.
beautiful. I can tell you a couple of things with the
That's the
natural
stuff.
20. first thing that you can hear voices start to call out from the direction where you just were. You can hear a bit of a commotion going on down that way. But the second thing that you hear is you can hear the sounds of movements coming from within the quarantine warehouse, because you're like got your back up against the door. Maybe you can hear like something being dropped on a metal floor or something like that.
Knock on the door, see if they'll open it.
I will say to everybody, there's definitely people inside. Prepare your weapons.
Sweet. Okay, did you want me to open the door?
Did Bar just say he was lightsabering the door?
And I said, well, the people behind the door might not know what just happened, so knock on the door, see if they'll open it for us.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We'll let Bar do that.
Yoo-hoo, droid housekeeping.
Does Bar put on that voice? Fuck yeah.
I'll get you to roll persuasion
Hello?
with disadvantage if you want to say that.
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, come on. That cannot...
Oh my god, yes!
And what am I rolling?
That's one roll. So persuasion with disadvantage.
Oh, whoops. Oh, so that's I rolled 2d20, so that's a 7 and a 19 for the two rolls. So
Okay, alright, yeah, gotcha. Alright, so it's a 7.
Plus a 4, so 11.
You get no response from the other side.
I guess there's just a moment of silence, and I'm looking at Bar, and I'd just say, that is the most horrifying thing I've ever heard in my life. Sally,
Yes.
can you open this door? I'll read.
They were looking for.
Oh, that's the best call you've made all night, Mick.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm going to open the door. I think I'm just going to short circuit the control panel.
Alright, talk to me about short circuit. How does that work?
So I've got a few abilities here that use like electricity and stuff to like, you know, do things. And I've got this one, actually no, this one might be better. I've got one called minor defibrillation, which is sort of like the same charge you'd get out of a defibrillator.
Okay.
And I don't know, in my messed up head, I'm thinking, can I just short circuit the control panel? And
what?
it just...
What the hell? Why not? This is a one shot. Give me some type of roll. Give me some type of technology roll of some sort. And if someone wants to assist her with that, then you can use that ability to hack this door if you want.
17, I'm not gonna need it. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, that's 23.
23. Yeah. You tell me. What does it look like? What you're doing?
So, I guess Sally just walks up to the door and she just grabs her hands and she starts rubbing them together like really, really fast. And then just sort of static electricity just erupts from her hands. She looks side to side and she's like, clear. And then she just like puts it on the panel.
Actually, the door.
Yeah.
I will say you're wearing some type of tech gloves that makes that.
Oh
work.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
And,
yeah, I'm a human. I don't do that.
You put your hands on the door, and you see like the panel on the door start to like shoot sparks out, and the door sort of slides open, and just as it does that, all the way down the end of the corridor. Vault, you can see a couple of what looks like station security guards coming around the corner. What do you want to do?
Inside, everybody close the door. Lock it if you can.
Oh, I can just turn it off and then I'm assuming the door just shuts, eh?
Yeah, I dive in and find the nearest point of cover.
Alright, well, I'll tell you what you see. Because I'll put you guys on the map here.
But yeah, definitely close that door behind us, lock it, or fuse it shut.
Yeah, I'm guessing I can just use my fabulous on and off ability to just turn it off and then the door just shut.
I'm gonna say what you just did just wrecked the door. You just overloaded the door with power, so it's now no longer functioning. So I'll tell you what, you can try and make a strength check to try and pull the door shut.
I do that, and I'll say, bar. I might need you on the other one.
All right, someone give me a strength check and someone assist.
And I'm
I'd
gonna
list this.
do a bless. Well, it's not a bless because I'm not a cleric, but it's I'm gonna give them Defiant, which gives them an extra D4 to add to their roll.
There you go. Someone gets a D4 to their roll.
Excellent.
Whoever's rolling.
Not me. I'll
Let's go.
assist him.
Let's go. Advantage?
Yep. Vault is assisting you with that one. So
Yeah, one's a 16, one's a 5.
okay.
And what was
so-
it? Plus a D4?
Yeah.
Plus 3. Was that 19?
So DC 18. But yeah, that's plenty. You managed to. Oh, thank you very much, nerds of the West. Thank you for joining us. We're just in the throes of a space station. Thanks for the raid. Really appreciate it.
Howdy.
Just getting into a little bit of a situation. So let's find out what happens. You managed to pull the door shut just by brute force. You find perches just like in a couple of small nooks in the door, and you're like, "Oh," muscles bulging. You pull this mechanical door shut, and you can hear like the gears and stuff grinding inside of the doors as he pulls it shut. And just as he pulls it shut, Bar, you can see. Like one of the station security guards, like he's just reaching the door just as you pull it shut, and you can hear like doom 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 on the other side of the door, and then Vault, you turn around and look into the quarantine hangar, and you can see 3 people, and they sort of have their guns pointed at you. They're all humans. And the 2 at the front, they have like sort of blaster rifles, and the one sort of at the far end of the space station is wearing sort of like I don't know, just like a very formal sort of shirt, which is like cinched at the waist with like a leather belt, and there's like a blaster pistol like loosely hanging from a holster on his hip, and they turn towards you. So he turns towards you, and he's sort of like, he's got something tucked up under his arm, and he says, "Look sharp, gentlemen. Looks like we have a bit of company."
Yes, company indeed. Not necessarily what you're thinking. Did you meet that droid back there? What an absolute arsehole. Anyway, what are you doing here?
I'll give you a little bit more of a flavor text as well. You can see there's like a number of like boxes and crates sort of scattered about. There's a couple of rooms off towards the west there, just full to the brim, just with more crates. It's sort of like quite a large hangar. It's maybe 60 feet to the ceiling or something like that. And there's on the right hand side, you can see there's like a bit of a raised causeway with like a small elevator that's currently at the top of the causeway, and there's like a little panel where you assume you'd be able to call the elevator back down, but that's sort of like 30 feet up at the moment. And the man at the back of the hangar takes a step forward, and he looks towards you and he says, "Now, gentlemen, there doesn't need to be any sort of trouble. We've got what we came here for. We'll go our good way, you go yours, and we'll just leave it at that. Shall we?"
That all depends on what it is you've got. See, we are tasked with getting something for someone, and if you have that something, then we might need to take it from you.
Of course. Let me guess. You're here for Aldra Kassan's property?
Yes, is that what you're here for as well?
Well, I don't believe in coincidences, surely.
Well, neither do I. And I make my own luck. I'll take a few steps forward, still have my hands up in the air, and I'll say...
He rests it on his blaster pistol on the side. Now, no need for any funny business.
Who hired you? Because we are here directly on Uldra's request.
That's all well and good, but this does not belong to Uldra. This is property of the Republic, and we'll be taking it back for the Republic.
The Republic, you say? Are you in the business of helping those in need?
We're in the business of loosening the grip of a tyrannical empire. If you stand with the empire, then you're enemies of ours, but if you don't, then please stand aside.
We stand on the fringes of both. Look, I need whatever that is, because there is someone that I need to help. Uldra has one of my kind prisoner, and I intend to set him free.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
Persuasion?
Yeah, absolutely. Persuasion.
Okay.
And it has to be good. It needs to be a DC 20.
Persuasion. That is a... Oh, guess what? It's 19.
That's a 19.
Oh no.
Does no one want to chime in here? Maybe give him a little bit of assistance?
Yeah, I'll assist him. I'll just speak up and go, like, friends here, and really what you're doing is going to save a life, and I think that's more important than anything else, don't you?
Surely there's
And I'll just...
some form of agreement that we can come to where both of our parties
I got a
come out with something for the better.
19 as well.
Alright, so
And I got a 22.
Alright. He takes his hands off the blaster and he says, well, I can definitely tell by your tone of voice that you're definitely not in league with the Empire, so why don't you go ahead and tell me exactly why you're here? Why are you working for a criminal like Uldra Kasan?
Why are we working for Uldra Kasan again?
Lusat's gotta eat, and we needed to get off Tatooine. We have no credits. We have no money. It is a job of necessity. But in doing so, we found somebody in need that needs our help. This isn't usually the type of work I get myself into, but we have quite a gifted pilot. We have a warrior at our side. There are some skills that we could benefit from talking and liaising with each other, but I need that package to free my person.
He walks into the center of the hangar, still carrying the box under his arm, and he beckons you to step forward.
I move in between the two sets of crates.
Mm-hmm.
I guess as I go forward, do I notice the gentlemen to the left and the right of me now?
Yeah, they're there. You know they're there.
I will make sure that they're not loading any guns, and I'll keep walking forward.
You see
I wanna know
the
more about
see the man that you're
packages.
speaking to sort of wave his hand, and the two soldiers sort of lower their blasters, as it were. And he steps up, right up in front of you, still holding the package, and he says, well, it appears we've come to a bit of an impasse. You see, we need this. It will help the rebellion. What's contained inside of this container will turn many systems to the side of the Rebel Alliance. But you say that you need it to help a friend.
Yes.
Why should I give it to you?
Because you are not one, and neither am I, to judge whether the lives of many outweigh the lives of one. We are both on the same side. We are both trying to do the same thing. We're both trying to save people. We are not in the league with Uldra. We were backed into a corner, as many people under the Empire's thumb has been. We want to get paid and we want our friend back. Perhaps, if you give us this package and we are able to save our friend, then after that we can help you get it back.
Like I said, don't believe in coincidence. Perhaps the Force has brought you here. Perhaps
I'll visibly laugh at that. I'll be like, okay, whatever.
And he holds the container out to you, and he says, "Perhaps we can come to an agreement."
Perhaps we can.
Give me one moment while I check something real quick.
While you check that, I think I might take one step forward, sort of say, well, better put it another way. Someone will die today. Whether that's you helping us, and we go after Kasan, or you refuse to give us the package, that'll go a different way.
Are you trying to step in with an intimidation check here? Is that what's happening?
Think maybe, well, yeah, definitely more intimidation than persuasion.
You were getting the feeling that it
But
was
at the same
starting
time-
to warm up to the situation. So
Yeah, at the same time, kind of want to give the impression that if they're happy to help us and then we can take care of Kasan, well then we're also, ridding the galaxy of bad person. And then we have no need for this object anymore, so it's theirs, I guess.
yes, despite your lack of finesse of your big friend, I think the Force has brought us together for a reason. You see, Aldra Kasan is a brutal tyrant. She's held the town of Mos Delgar in a vice-like grip for quite some time. He holds out the box to you.
She's also a bit of a bitch.
You can hear one of the soldiers sort of laugh. Yes, that she is. Now, it would be, I suppose, in our best interest to relax that vice-like grip in the future. If you're willing to work with the Alliance, perhaps if you can gain her trust, you can smuggle in some of our men. Agree to do this, and I will hand over the device to you.
I like the sound of this. So I look around and I say, what glory is in killing 3 people here and now when we can take on potentially someone who will, give me a name.
You'll get your name, Bar. I don't like the idea of being under the thumb of anybody. But if I am to be, it seems your cause is more just. A temporary relationship. After this mission is through, our relationship ends.
Then we have an accord.
Wonderful. The box, please.
He goes to hand it over to you, and just as you're about to take it from him, a door on the balcony overlooking the hangar slides open, and 4 of the station security guards come pouring out from the door. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
That's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
I'll turn around to the guy behind me and be like, you're on our side, right?
As that sort of happens, and these security guards sort of prowl out onto this causeway or balcony that's overlooking it, they sort of train their weapons on you guys. You can see the leader sort of put his hand on his blaster and start to draw it, and the other two soldiers start to duck behind cover and put their blasters up as well. As we roll for initiative, because they're still after you guys. All right, let's add everyone to the combat tracker.
I got a 23 as well. I'm not sure if that does anything.
A 23.
A 23
in total.
In total, yeah.
Okay. All right, that makes more sense. Let me add. I'll just add everyone to the combat tracker.
I got a 13. But am I able to use my my ability before initiative occurs? Can I take my movement action as a result of it?
What was that? Sorry.
So I'm able to use a movement action as initiative is rolled.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yep, absolutely. You can do that.
Due to my bad feeling ability,
Yep.
you can move up to your speed. The movement happens before the initiative order is determined. Once you've used this feature, you can't use it again. So it's basically like, danger's coming, so you get GTFO.
It's kind of cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I might move into cover because I'm wide in the open right now.
Oh, so it's not letting our good friend, whatever that says, into our Discord server. I'll send you another link to the Discord server. Just give me 1 second.
I slide into cover, drawing my battle blaster.
All right. Create an invite. Just gonna chuck that invite in the chat. There you go. All right, so let's talk about initiative for you guys. Sally, what did you get?
23.
23. Captain Vault.
13.
13. And Bardam Char.
It's a 19 for
19.
BD.
Look at you guys rolling absolute rocks.
Look at these dice.
I wish I could.
Virtual dice.
Wish I could roll like that. So it's going to be a 6 for these guys, and one last roll for the night. Oh, there we go. 18. Shiny. Okay, combat begins. I'll let you guys know you will have cover behind the boxes. And they're also going to have cover since they have the high ground, as it were. All right,
Don't try
who's
it.
first? Sally Everett, you're up first. You were quickest on the draw there.
I am going to use my movement, however much that is, because I don't know where it lives on the character sheet. 30. Awesome. I'm going to use my movement to get cover behind the boxes. And then I am going to fire at the people who have the high ground, and use my tech casting power, the combustive shot. So as a part of an action used to cast this power, you must make a ranged weapon attack against one creature within your target's range. If I hit them, basically it just ignites them on fire, and they take 1d4 plus whatever damage I
You're going to set a
accrue
person
from.
on fire, and you were worried about them killing droids earlier. Okay, no, cool. Who are you attacking? You've got. I'll just show you their names. I think I can show you their names.
I'll take thug number 1 in the scary mask.
There you go. Oh yeah, okay. Thug. So just Thug. There you go. That's
Just thug.
it's Tupac Shakur. Take a shot at him, Biggie.
Perfect. So let's do this. Okie dokie. Let's see. Blaster rifle. Okay.
He's got
Background
Thug
has-
Life tattooed across his chest.
It's excellent.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a nat 20. I cannot even make this up.
Yes, wow.
This cat, what's got? Ever since they updated above VTT, their rolls have been going absolute bullshit. I call bullshit, but I will.
Are you
allow
kidding? I've been rolling like shit all night. I've been throwing bricks like Russell Westbrook.
Well, I mean, I guess the force just favors Grace tonight. All right, so roll your damage twice. So I guess you're gonna roll your normal damage twice plus your fire damage twice.
Of course.
And I'm gonna bring up
Fire
these,
damage.
Don't be so
there you go.
reckless.
High ground only has
4,
advantage for people
8, 9,
underestimating
10,
their
11,
power.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That is a 16 damage altogether.
16
Is that a
points
real
of
life rule?
damage.
Wait, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 points of damage.
10
I
points
mathed
of damage.
incorrectly.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Hold tight while I try and find out. 10 points of damage. Okay, cool. I should probably write this down.
I think I get 2 attacks.
Do you? At level 3? I'm not sure if you would.
No, let's say no, just for now. While I do a bit more looking on it.
Yeah, I'm not, unless the rule system is radically different, I don't think at level 3 that you would get 2 attacks, just generally speaking, but I might be wrong, so check your character sheet and find out. In the meantime, let's go over to Bardam Cha. What do you want to do?
Excellent. Just let me check the range.
You want to throw your lightsaber out of the hangar bay door?
He wants to break the shield that's holding all of space back and make everybody sucked into the vacuum.
Hey, I will allow it if you want to do that.
No. I think what I will do... I'm going to cast Curse on... it's 3 targets, so obviously the thug and then the 2 closest to me. So that is 3 creatures. Let's make a charisma saving throw first time. If they fail the throw, first time that they make an attack on their turns, they have to roll a d4 and take it from the attack roll.
All right, keep me honest about that because I will forget. So we're talking about the one that just got shot and the 2 guys
Correct.
to the space south.
Yep.
All right, charisma saving throws for them. Let me just bring up
DC 13.
All right, DC 13 charisma saving throw. Let's roll 1. Let's roll the other. All right, so the bottom one got a 14. The one above him got a 12. And the guy at the top, he got a... let's have a look. A 18. So the guy... what did I say?
One.
The middle one, he failed. Let me just put something on there to make sure that we remember. So he was like baned or something. There you go. Alright, so is that a bonus action or an action?
That's an action.
That's an action.
So as a bonus action, I will cast Phase Strike on myself. This means I get extra damage on future turns.
Oh, I
And
thought
my
you said you were going to strike
movement
yourself.
increases. No. Yeah. So I will move behind one of the boxes to the right. Some cover.
All right. This guy is. What's he going to do? He's going to run over to. Where are you? There you are, Captain Vault. He's going to run over to over there, and he's like as he's running, he draws his blaster pistol and hunkers down behind one of the crates, and he's like, "What did you do?"
I guess it's just the welcoming party.
All right. That's the end of his turn. So we go to Captain Vault. You're up.
Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I will move behind the box So that's 20 feet movement behind the box. I'll use my bonus action to hide, if I can.
Yep, I'll allow it. Yeah, you've got cover there. You can duck down behind one of the boxes.
Yep, so that's with a stealth check. That's a +3 to that. So it is a 8. Throw on bricks.
An 8. Let me just have a look real quick. Does an 8 beat their passive perception? I'm going to go with a... no.
Okay, so I will not get sneak attack on this as I am not hidden or surprised.
No. Sorry.
No, that's okay. And at that point, I will attempt to do a... just an attack with a blaster.
All right. So you duck down behind the box and you poke your head up to see if anyone noticed you, and you can see one of them just like looking straight at you, just sort of at the standing there up on top of that balcony. Take a shot.
Like I was never good at hide and seek. Ask Bar. This will be a +5.
You just need to go to bed.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh
and
my
then,
god.
So that's a 24, only 1 point of damage with a +3, so 4 points of energy damage as I shoot the one closest to me. How do you ping in this in VTT?
Double click on something.
That one.
So 4 points of energy damage.
Yes.
Right. Yes, that hits him.
And that will be my turn.
Alright, cool.
Done.
Alright, now it's my fun guy's turn. Alright, sweet. What's he gonna do? He is he's gonna run to the edge over here. He's gonna look down. He's gonna see you firing and Sally firing. So one of the two of you guys are gonna be his target. So I'll roll a d4. Sally will be a 1-2, and Volt, you're gonna be a 3-4.
Okay.
That's a 3. So that's gonna be at you, Volt. So he's gonna run down to 5 feet. So 25 feet in total over to there.
Okay.
And he's going to like point his blaster rifle down at you. You're going to get a +2 to your AC. And he is going to... Let me have a quick look at what he can do. What kind of fun shit can he do? Cool. Alright. He's going to... like point this like long slender rifle over the edge and like lean it on the balcony, and he's going to look down like a small sight, and he's just going to squeeze the trigger. 12 plus 4, so 16 to hit.
Let me just double check. My AC, is 14, so that does hit.
Hooray. So that's going to be a 5 points of energy damage.
Okay.
As he blasts you with his rifle. Which brings us to the rebel soldiers' turn. They're going to look towards their commander over here, and he's just going to wave them off like, go, and they're going to start legging it towards the door. They don't want to get involved with this, so 5, 10.
Oh. Did they give us the package?
Yes, you have it.
Okay.
Yes, they both leg it straight out the front door. So they're out of there. Then it's going to be another one of my creatures' turn. That guy, he's going to shoot at Sally. That's what I've decided.
Oh, great. Terrific.
Let's have a look here. What's he got? So he has a rifle as well, but it's like a much shorter sort of rifle. And he just runs up to the edge there and just starts like just blindly firing at you. You're behind a like stack of crates, so I'm gonna give you a +3 to your AC for this one. Let's roll a D20 and see what happens. Natural 20.
Did you really?
Yes, I'll send it to you again, log. There you
15,
go.
16.
Damn, there it is.
There it
Damn.
is. Sorry, that +3 to your AC isn't going to do a god's damn thing. Because this
Sally
bug
needs
will
to
fuck
survive. We
right
can't get out of here without her.
Actually, let's be honest. That only just hit with the +3.
Well, natural 20 is going to hit regardless.
Oh, 100%.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So let's roll some damage for that. Which is going to be one of these. No, it's going to be 2 of these. So 7 points of energy damage as this guy just nails you from across the warehouse. All
That's
right.
gotta hurt.
Next guy's turn. This guy, he's gonna shoot at Bar. Why not?
Ooh, okay.
Let's have a quick look. Let's draw a little line from him to you. See if you're gonna get any bonuses.
Where's your Pythagoras theorem now when you need kids?
Whoops.
Like,
Let's definitely
You
do
never-
that. So you're gonna get a little +3 bone to your AC.
+3, you are not going to hit me. Just throwing that out there.
All right. Well, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed. He's gonna take this shot. I wanna spread the love out a little bit. He's gonna try anyway. No, that cannot be right. That cannot be right.
Did you roll another nat 20?
Other than that 20? Damn, that would have been the only thing that would have hit me. Nothing else would
There
have.
is no way we can roll that many natural 20s in a row. This is
My AC's above
What's
20.
I think
that?
it-
I
Hey,
had
look,
3.
I think it can because I've been rolling
4.
trash.
and a natural 1. This is
That's
the weirdest night
7
of
nat
rolls
20s this game.
I have ever seen. I have never seen anything like this. This is absolutely bizarre. Anyway,
Yeah, so
natural
nat 20
20.
doesn't matter what my AC is, right?
Correct. It's a hit.
Damn.
It's a hit regardless.
we all die on the floor of this docking bay.
No, we good.
God,
Still
I cannot believe it. This is insane. And I rolled a natural 100 on Rosonia files last night as
Damn.
well.
Yeah, that's true.
What did we get there? Another natural 1. Wait, hold on. Hold on a second here. I'm starting to see a little trend. 3. 11. Nope. I don't know what's going on. So you're going to take 4 points of energy damage, apparently,
Am I though?
as above
Am I though?
VTT continues to troll us.
Well, I am going to use Makashi Riposte, which is one of my lightsaber forms. And if I get hit with an attack, I can expand one of my channel the Force, because I'm one with the Force and the Force is with me. 2 of those per, I think, a short rest, a long rest. And I can try and reduce the damage by 1d10 plus Dex plus Guardian level. If it's 0, I can make a weapon attack, but it's only a melee weapon attack, so
Okay.
which I won't be able to return it. But my Dex is 2 and my Guardian level's 3, so it's at least going to be 5.
So you can't like bounce it back at him?
Ooh. I do have Saber Reflect as a reaction. Actually, I might do that instead. Thank you, DM, because that will allow me to actually
I wanted
return
that
it.
to happen.
I want. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Well, instead of doing that, shut up, stupid idiot. Instead, I will use Saber Reflect because my boys, one with the lightsaber. That's a 1d6 though, so if I can hit, what was your damage?
The damage was 4.
4. Ooh, big roll, big roll. Here we go.
You got this. Let's go.
That is a
Easy.
2.
Easy days. No, come on.
1d6.
You have inspiration.
0.
Inspiration.
Use your inspiration. Yeah, I'll allow it. It's not a D20 roll, but I'll allow it. If there's not
6. Hey.
There we go.
There we go. Awesome. So it reduces to 0. I can reflect the attack as part of the same reaction. Make a ranged force attack at a target. The attack has a normal range, up to 60 feet, and the target takes the triggering attack's normal damage.
All right. Okay. Make that ranged forced attack, I suppose.
That is, not great. ranged force attack. Plus 5. 15.
15. That is... Oh, you know what? You used your inspiration. That normally would miss because he has an AC of 15 and he's getting cover from being up there. But I'm just going to allow it. I'm not going to allow it to hit just for the flavour of the game.
Yay!
Don't say I never give you anything.
A gracious DM. Unlike the one that's on with
thank
only
you.
a 12.
Never heard of it.
It kills everybody.
So he's going to take 4 points of damage. Oops.
Good.
All right. I love it. Flavor text me. What does it look like?
Oh, definitely. Like, trying to think. One of my favorite lightsaber scenes is Obi-Wan and Anakin when they're flipping the lights, spinning them back and forth. Definitely that sort of motion to flick the bullet back.
Beautiful. And you guys couldn't hear that, but my viewers could. Fantastic. Your lightsaber just suddenly springs to life, and you just deflect this blaster bolt straight back at him, and it just like hits him like square in the leg, and he's like, oh! He collapses to the ground momentarily, like in a kneeling position. You can see there's like a smoke like rising from his leg. It's the next guy's turn. And this guy has the -4 to his attack. He wants to take a shot at... Oh, let's roll a d4. 1 is Sally, 2 is Captain Vault, 3 is Bardum Char, and 4 is going to be the rebel officer here. 3, it's at you again, Bar. I'm sorry, but...
That's fine. That's fine. I can't use that reaction again.
Gods have
That's my
spoken.
turn, but
Good. Is he going to be shooting through his ally there though as well? It's just going to make it even worse for him to hit. No, it's -3.
I'll take it. I can take it.
You know what? This guy's not an idiot. He's not an idiot. He's not going to fire at you with a -3 when he's got the rebel officer and the captain. I rescind my previous offer. I'm afraid.
So you've got a -3, whatever it is. I've got a +3 from the box.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. He's not gonna try and hit you when you're much more difficult to hit than the other two. He's gonna try and fire at them.
Me.
So I'm gonna say on a 1, it's gonna be the rebel officer. On everything else, it'll be Captain Vault. It's a 1. There you go.
That's
officer,
such good luck.
You're taking this. It's a natural 2, so it is a definite miss. Which brings us to the top of round 2, and Sally Everett, you are up.
Awesome. So I'm going to cast the cantrip Ward. So I'm in a powerful force field that deflects incoming attacks until the end of your next turn, and I have resistance against kinetic energy, ion damage, and dealt by weapons. And I can just do that at will. So that's my action, but I'm in a force field.
Alright, cool. You are now in a force field. Let's put something on you so I remember. Some type of marker. Let's say you are flamed. There you go. That's your force field.
Awesome.
We go to the next guy, which is you, Bar. You are up.
Excellent. Alrighty. I think I'm going to try and attack the thug that tried to shoot me. I'm going to cast a spell called Wound. That there is, I make a piercing gesture at a creature within range. Make a ranged force attack on a hit. The target takes 2d8 necrotic damage and must make a con save. If failed, it is poisoned.
Okay.
Let's go, baby. Big money, everyone's a winner. Oof, that is a 22.
22, is that to hit?
That is to hit, yeah.
Yep, that's a hit.
That's, damn, it's only 9 damage.
9 damage. So what did you hit him with again? Sorry? Wound. So you just like sort of project your hand out like a stabbing motion.
Piercing gesture. No, I'm giving him the finger.
Giving him the finger, and you're like and you can see like up under his chin, just this like gaping wound just sort of appear and just like start like leaking. This weird blue alien blood just starts like squirting out. It's like, as he grasps his throat and he leans forward and catches his hip on the railing and like doubles over it, and ka-chonk lands on the metal floor of the hangar bay, dead. And
Excellent.
one of those. It's the rebel officer's turn. He's getting out of there. He turns towards you, Captain Vault, and he says, "Good luck. Don't forget our agreement."
I'll say, if you're leaving this hangar, our agreement is void.
Ooh.
Allies help each other.
The Alliance, unfortunately, can't get involved in local matters. Roll a
You
persuasion
started
check
this.
for me.
But we've got the package, right?
You got the package, yeah.
Yeah.
Natural 20 plus 3.
Yes. Yes.
Oh well.
Perhaps you should rescind that offer because we have the package. The package that would save thousands of rebels dodging bullets the whole time.
You can see a smile creep up on his face, almost like he's kind of enjoying this. He's like, all in the spirit of cooperation. Yes. Draws his blaster, and he is going to take a shot at Tupac Shakur. Let's bring out his notes.
You ain't going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes.
Bonesaw.
Oh, actually, he's got a carbine. Anyway, he's going to make an attack. What's that? It's going to be a miss. Unfortunately, he steps up. Boo! Takes a couple of shots, but they ring off the railing, and sends a shower of sparks just raining over, the floor, and it's like reflected off the shiny metal. Captain Vault, you're up.
Alright, I will attempt to hide by rolling a stealth check with my bonus action.
Alright.
So this will be with a +5.
Yep, go for it.
Oh, sorry, a +3. 13.
13. That is enough. Yes, you should be
Okay.
alright. You don't see anyone sort of looking at you. His attention is drawn by the officer.
Alright, so this means that I get my sneak attack, which then means that I will attempt to hit him and do my sneak attack damage with my
Alright.
blaster. This will be with a +5.
Shooting with him.
Yep, I am shooting at the one directly in front. That will miss, unfortunately. So I'm hidden, and then I reveal myself with my absolutely shitty shot. And then after that, I will move myself 15, 20, 25, to the other side of bar, so I can see the officer and if he's going to escape or not.
Alright. Then we're going to go back to this guy's turn. He will attack.
Can I just
go.
also call out at the end?
Yep.
I'll look to Bar and say, how invested are you in this fight? Is this one that we can win?
I never back down from a fight.
So if we run, you will not follow.
Nope.
Hunker in, boys.
Alright, I rolled a d4, going from left to right, so it looks like it's coming at you again, Vault, but you're going to get a +3 to your AC.
Okay, 17 you need.
17. Alright, I can definitely hit that. You watch. No, I cannot. With a natural
Well.
Soldier. Then my guys go again. The next guy sort of steps up to the railing again, levels his blaster rifle at you, Sally Everett. But just as he's about to raise his blaster rifle at you, the lights dim in the hangar bay.
Uh-oh.
And they sort of come up again, like this flashing sort of red color.
Oh no.
And a voice sounds out over the PA system. You hear a loud message playing through some speakers that are built into the walls, and it says, "All personnel, report to your stations immediately. Security personnel, prepare to repel boarders. All civilians, please make arrangements to evacuate the station. This is not a drill. All civilians evacuate immediately." And it sort of stops, and you can hear it in various different alien languages. The message just continues until it cycles back to Galactic Common again, and it just keeps playing over and over again. And you can see the station security guards sort of stop and start looking towards each other. And I think that's going to have to be a good spot to call it a night, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yay.
Unfortunately, I hate leaving it on a cliffhanger, but
I absolutely love leaving it on a cliffhanger. That's why.
So do I.
That's why I choose this exact moment to do it.
Let's see if I can roll above a 10. Just for funsies. No,
Yeah,
still an 8.
we're not having good rolls tonight. I don't know what's going on.
I will clear my cache. I don't know what it is either. It's fun though.
I'm gonna make a roll. I want everyone to bet on an over/under.
Over.
over.
If it's over, one of us dies. No, I don't know.
Double inspiration.
Hey, I had inspiration this whole time.
6.
Fuck.
It's a 6. See?
Damn.
It's not just you rolling bad rolls.
Fair enough.
It's all of us. Wow. Unfortunately, it took a little bit longer. I knew that there was a good possibility that I would drag things out with my endless gabbing. But I've had an absolute blast playing this with you guys and learning the rules and sort of.
It's been fun.
Yeah, this is the first time I've played like a sci-fi sort of game. I am very, very tired. Didn't get much sleep last night, and I was up at 6 o'clock in the morning and been just constantly working ever since. So, but yeah, this has been a lot of fun. Are you guys all happy to come back for another episode?
Oh yeah.
Of course.
We didn't get to the part that I was so super excited about. I wanted to do a little bit of spaceship combat.
Yeah. Maybe that can happen when we escape this joint.
Maybe.
If we
I
escape
chop
this
some
joint.
people with my lightsaber.
Maybe, just
When
maybe.
we escape.
We can see if we can shoehorn Mark in as well. I know he's pretty excited to play.
Yeah.
And we'll find out what happens with the crew of the Reckless in episode 2. Thank you guys for sticking with us. If you're watching on YouTube or Spotify, I appreciate it. Make sure you check out Valiant Odyssey on Twitch. They're absolutely amazing. They're on Spotify and everywhere where you can get podcasts as well. That's these guys over here. If you're in Townsville, make sure you check out the Townsville Tabletop Guild. They helped me prepare a little bit for tonight's game. They're wonderful people. Grace, you're playing in at least one of their games.
Yeah, I play in a few of their games, and that's actually where I got my start in D&D, and I found them so helpful, and I guess nurturing would be the right word. It's just such a great environment to be around, and everyone's really chill with beginners, and it's just fantastic. It's a fantastic space Yeah, would recommend,
I'm
100%.
gonna give you a little bit of a spoiler right here, right now, tonight, for those who stuck with us. I may or may not be working with the good folk over at the Townsville Tabletop Guild to bring another gaming system to Crit and Miss. So still early days, but keep your eyes open for that. And of course, yep.
I just said wicked. Yeah,
Wicked. Yeah. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
If you knew what we had planned, you'd be pretty excited. And I won't be there, which is the best part. And of course, I'll take tonight to make this announcement as well. I'll be running a one shot every month that is free and open to everyone. It's going to be a private game, so it's not going to be streamed online, and this is going to be open for brand new players. It's going to be set in a homebrew world of my own, sort of thing, and every episode will be sort of like a single episode in a sort of, grander world. So something that happens for one party might affect what happens for the next group of people. You know what I mean? It's gonna their actions will have an effect on the world. Hopefully.
Very cool.
And that's so keep your eyes open for that announcement on Facebook. Make sure you like us on Twitch and follow us on Twitch and subscribe and Facebook and Discord and all that kind of stuff. I will be in the after party chat just briefly tonight, guys. If you want to join us, feel free. Other than that, Aaron, is there anything that you heard that you wanted to say?
Nope. I'm pretty good. Just join us Thursdays, Wasonia Files at the Valiant Odyssey channel, and Mondays episodes of D&D Valiant Odyssey come out. And make sure you follow Crit and Miss because they're amazing and Sven's a good guy. So.
And Michael, you have anything you wanted to announce? Having a baby?
No.
Yeah, a little Sith baby with tentacles coming out of his
That's
head.
it, yeah. I just want to say thanks, Sven, for running. I've had a ball so far.
No worries,
Excellent.
man.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Thanks for having us, Valiant Odyssey boys. So
You are more than welcome at any time. That's where we're going to finish up tonight, guys. Thank you very much. It's been an absolute blast, and I will see you for the next episode of Out of the Abyss. Good night, everybody. Be good to each other, and
Catch ya.
remember, we love you.